Hey guys, this is Samantha Gattuso with Show Your Beauty, and today I'm not wearing any makeup, but I am going to show you guys some nail polish procedure that is going to be new for me, and I got new products. I showed you guys in the Target haul, so let's get to it. I'm going to use this Complete Salon Manicure Smooth and Strong Sally Hansen's base coat. If you guys can see it. Now, I showed you guys this, I believe, on my Target haul. This I got from Peninsula Beauty Supply, and it's called Seche Vite. I hope I'm saying that right. Dry, fast top coat. It's clear, so it's kind of hard to see the name, but I'm going to try my hardest to show it to you guys. Okay, because it's just clear, a clear top coat. I heard about this from head to toe. Love you, Jen. And I just got this because I saw it at Target, and I wanted a base coat. As I said before, my nails chip all the time, and I don't like it. I love doing my nails, but I needed something new to try out. As you can see behind me, this is my room. Yes, I do have pink bed sheets. I hate them. I can't even tell you guys how much I hate them. I've had them since I had my pink room, which I was like 8. That's the last time I ever enjoyed pink. And I'm hoping that my parents are gonna help me get some new ones from IKEA or something else. I just need like purple bed sheets. I feel bad buying them though because I'm about to go to college. I don't know what college I'm going to yet, but I'm going to college this year. Graduating this year. Gonna turn 18 this year, by the way. And too much talking. I'm gonna go to the nail tutorial. These are my nails. This is one hand, this is the other. I just used nail polish remover, just like regular random store brand. And I had to wash my hands directly afterwards because I'm allergic to acetone. And one time I got a 3rd-degree burn on my thumb and all the skin peeled off. Acetone is nasty. For me, at least. So I need to wash my hands right after I use an acetone-based nail polish remover. So here are my fingernails. And I'm going to be using this base coat, like I showed you guys. And I usually just start out with my dominant hand painting, which is my right hand. I just kind of wipe one side, like that, and just kind of start painting. I don't particularly do one finger before the other. I don't have a routine, really. I just make sure the whole entire nail is covered in this stuff. I haven't used this before, by the way. But so far, you can see pinky nail covered. Pretty good. So we're just gonna keep going, painting. So just painting it so that each side is covered. It's an even coat and everything. And I'm just gonna keep going. If there's too much, sometimes I just kind of like dab it on the side and kind of get off that like glob that I do not need and will like puddle in my fingernail. So I'm just going to continue to paint my nails. Okay, glob. So I just kind of let it fall. And continue with the painting. Usually I put the side of the brush that has the most product on it onto my nail. Okay. And lastly, my thumbnail. Now this might be kind of boring to some people because, I mean, kind of everyone knows how to put on nail polish. But I just like to show you guys because this is a new product for me. And I like to see how it works. It has a very strong smell. It says, let me read the directions so I know what to do now that I put them all on this one hand. It says, shake gently. Okay, I kind of did that. Kind of. Use alone or under nail color. Okay. So I guess we just let it dry before we put on nail polish. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other hand. Just using my less dominant hand to paint on the color. Okay, so we're going to wait for these. I'm going to close this before I tip it over. Smell is going away. I just kind of, sometimes I just blow to get them to dry quicker. I did a kind of crappy job of taking the nail polish off, but it was kind of stubborn. It was red nail polish, and it was really stubborn. It didn't all come off, but I'm hoping my next color will cover it. Now I heard from head to toe that if you rub your fingers on the back of your hand and it doesn't like stick, then they're dry. So this hand just being soft. So I know that these ones are dry. I know these ones aren't because I just did them. So I'm going to blow them a little more. So I'm going to test them out. They could take a little longer. So I'm just going to wait a little longer. So now I've waited a little longer. It's pretty much smooth when I put it on my hand. Same with this one. So today I'm going to be using this Urban Outfitters nail polish in Rodeo Sweetheart. So there we go. And I really love it. It's not pink, it's lavender. Lavender is my favorite color, by the way. I decided to be a good New Year's color because I like it and I will use it. And so I'm just going to take like this. Doesn't have too much product on it, but doesn't have too little. I did the same swiping thing that I did with the clear polish. And I'm just going to try to reduce the amount of swipes to 3. Just to reduce the amount of lines. It's obviously not going to work out for me because sometimes I'm a perfectionist, so I have to go over it. And as you see, it kind of puddled in this corner, so I'm going to have to wipe it off with my nail. Just kind of go around it and just kind of wipe it off. And kind of wherever it kind of gets on your nail, just try to wipe it off. First pinky. I got this as a Christmas present and I love it. It's so lavendery. And my friend got it for me. She knows I love lavender. Perfect present ever. Same swipey. There's a little bit of a glob on this one, so I'm kind of dab it. And just try to reduce your swipes to 3. 1 in the middle. 1 on this side. And 1 on the other side. Like that. Okay? It's almost impossible for me to do 3. because of how crazy I am about my nails. So I'm taking more, one in the middle, one on the side, and I'm going to kind of flip it over because there's a little bit more product on the other side. Kind of dab it, and one on the other side. Now I'm going to have to do more because I can see lines and I don't like lines. Again, I'm starting with my dominant hand and painting on my left hand because I don't know. I guess you can do it the opposite way, but I tend to always do it this way for some reason. If there's a glob or a streak, you just kind of paint it out like this, because then it gets all smooth and stuff sometimes. Unlike that, it's kind of streaky. So I'm going to go over it again. Okay. Hand. Done. You can see I'm not the best nail artist ever, but this is basically how I paint my nails. I'm going to go ahead and paint my other hand. Okay. So now you can either decide to do a second coat, or you can just stick with this first coat if you like it. It's bright enough for you. And then you can go ahead and use this for your top coat. I think I want another coat. I usually do 2 coats. 3 is a little much for me because I find that my nail polish will peel off, which is not good. The nail polish will come off in the shape of my nail. So that's not good. So I usually stick to 1 or 2 coats, depending on the thickness of the formula or just how I want it. So here I kind of want another layer because I love lavender and I love the lavender color, and I want it to be more bright and really show up to be lavender. Then this is a little more pinky, just 1 coat. So I'm going to go ahead and do another coat. Just using my same method as before. I feel like the second coat is a little easier for some reason. For me, maybe. So I'm just going to cover up the little spaces where I missed the first time, which is also a good thing about putting on a second coat. And it's a little easier to stay within your nail. So just hiding those little nail spots. You can still see my nail through. And just kind of gently going over it. Now I put this second coat on right after I do my other hand, the first coat on my other hand, because I feel that that amount of time is sufficient enough for this hand to dry. Again, your left hand is just so much harder. It's not fair. I think this is why a lot of people just go and get their nails done professionally. But ain't nobody got the money for that. Because we have other things like makeup to spend our money on, right? Okay. Second coat completed. Kind of sucky. But you know what? I'm not a professional nail artist. So, I mean, it looks pretty good to me. I think it's mostly because of the color. Again, this is not pink. It might look pink on the video. This is lavender. 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 I tell you again, this is lavender. You might not believe me, but you know what? Go buy the nail color and see for yourself. It is lavender. My friend would not buy me pink nail polish. My sister would, which happened, and I never wear it ever. Sorry, Nicolette, but... Oh, font? I guess that's the name. I don't like pink. I don't know. My sister just doesn't know much, I guess, about me. Because I do not desire the pink. If you want a comparison, lavender and pink. Two completely different colors. Anywho, that's my obsession over the difference between lavender and pink. Because a lot of people don't know that difference. Especially when it's very light and bright lavender like this. So I'm just going to let this dry. Usually I go like this. I don't know if that works. You can blow on it. You can take a blow dryer and blow dry it. I'm too lazy. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep just waving. I just wave. If you want to see, kind of go like this. To make it into a dance move. I don't know. I'm going to wave it, blow on it. So again, I just wait until it's soft, rubbing on my hands, and it doesn't kind of stick, which is kind of mildly sticking, but not very much. So now I'm just going to use this Seche Vite top coat. You can kind of do the same 3 sweep, but usually I don't stick to that with the top coat. I just kind of do whatever works. And what I learned from my grandma is in order to keep your nail polishes fresh and not being thick, is to put them in the fridge. So I'm going to put this one in the fridge because I've heard a lot of people say it gets really thick. And you can also take it to the nail place that you go to, and usually they'll put their little serum in it that makes it thin, and that's always nice. So now I'm just gonna keep putting this top coat on my right hand using my horrible left hand. Here is the final product. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry that it was so long. Sorry that I don't have any makeup on. I got a request for a makeup tutorial that I put on makeup for New Year's, and my friend Christina wanted me to do a tutorial, and I will probably do that even though it's after New Year's, and it won't be helpful to you if you wanted to do it on New Year's. But anyway, nails are done. Love them.